live in the Druid Hills neighborhood of Charlotte since 2019. So I have a blended family. So I have 2 kids and my second wife has 4 kids. So we got 6 kids total. My daughter is about to graduate Providence High School. So she's gonna be the first resident tenant here. And what we agreed to is I'm gonna charge her 1/3 of the money that she makes for the month. So for example, if she makes $3,000 a month, I'm gonna hit her up for $1,000. We'll see how that works out, but that's what we're looking for, is some affordable housing.
So we're just looking to find a way to increase housing. Unfortunately, you can't increase land, right? However, we can utilize the land that we already have by increasing density. So a lot of homeowners, for instance, have lots that are a decent amount of sizing that can allow for these accessory dwelling units on their current lots.
We got enough space in the front and then enough space in the back. Before we weren't using this space. Well, we used it for storage a little bit, but it's underutilized space that we're thrilled to put some housing on it. Yeah, well, it was my daughter who chose the color. She chose pink, but I think it came out good. It sort of gives me maybe like the Charleston vibes or Miami vibes, and we're happy with it.
So ADUs can help address many things, right? So for one, it can generate rental income for these homeowners. In addition to that rental income, it can also help homeowners house their aging parents, siblings, daughters and sons for that matter, friends. If you, again, want to take part in generating rental income, this is something that you can even put on the open market to rent out to lower to moderate income households, students, nurses, your regular day individuals, even if they're not related to you, for instance.
Come on in, come on in. Yeah, the main idea is to have a open, functional floor plan. Right now it's just for one person, maybe for a couple, but comfortable place to live. I'm thrilled with the layout. Everything is, there's storage. There's a pantry area back there. The cabinets are great. So I think I probably knew what soft costs were. They talk about soft costs and hard costs, but it really hit home once, you're writing checks for a survey and a topographical survey and a plan and the engineering and the permits and I think I was out $5,000 before anybody, turned a shovel over.
There's so many things that go into building an ADU, regardless if you're in the city's Queen City ADU program or just simply trying to start the project on your own. There are so many different things within permitting, for instance. Getting connected with the city and the county is something that I see as a major hiccup for most. Getting connected with builders and architects early on and understanding what can be put on your lot. Everybody's lot is different. So you might look at your yard and say, hey, I can definitely fit a tiny home on my yard. But when you get connected with the city or county, you might find out that you can't, or maybe you can, but it can only be a certain size. Maybe it has to be pushed back farther in the yard than you thought it had to be. Maybe you had to cut down a tree, for instance. There's so many different things that go into everybody's individual lot. So just being mindful of that and the additional cost that might come with it. We can give you kind of an average cost that we're seeing, but again, due to the differences in the lots, you might experience something completely different from your next door neighbor, for instance. So if you go to the City of Charlotte's website and type in ADUs or accessory dwelling units, it should pull up our entire webpage. And I would say start there because we have a lot of different resources on the page, including a mapping tool in which you can put your address in and see if an ADU is feasible or not feasible. The idea is if, for instance, if it does say feasibility not likely, we have an ADU customer support team who can help you determine why that's not the case. In addition to the mapping tool, we also have just a step-by-step line item of how the process works on building an ADU. And then, for instance, if you go through the website and you still have questions, you can always reach out to myself or again, the ADU support team, and we'll kind of shuffle through to see who it is that can best support you in your journey.